everyone, welcome back to my channel. And oh my god, so hot. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today actually I would like to share with you guys what I have in my collection, my favorite moisturizers and actually primers, because I have dry skin most of the time. So I always have to have moisturizers before I actually put on any primers or, you know, my whole regimen of makeup. So I would like to share that to you. I don't have a lot, so that's why I mixed my moisturizer and my primer, because it's very few that I use over and over again. You know, it's just a matter of depending on what is the occasion, and you know, if it's a morning time or nighttime, or it depends. So you know, it's good that you have your selections. So to start up, I do have two moisturizers that I always trust. Actually, moisturizer slash makeup base. That's the first one, and that is the Bobbi Brown. This is the vitamin enriched face base. This is how it looks like. I think it's too bright. This is how it looks like. It's like in this little tub, and this one is actually 1.7 ounces, and this would last you a very, very long time. Like literally, it probably would last you a year if, you know, because you just really don't need that much, you know. A very little goes a very long way. So I trust this so much every time I put on my makeup. But like what I said, I don't use it every day, because like for example, summer is coming up, and you know, I kind of, sometimes it's really warm. So I also have my other moisturizer that I use, because this is more of like a Hydra Beauty gel cream, which it has a very, very nice kind of consistency. This is the Chanel. This is the Hydra Beauty gel cream. I just said that, by Chanel. This is how it looks like, the box. And this is 1.7 ounces also, which is, you know, very, I just really don't remember how much it costs, but definitely, like what I said earlier, a very little will go a long way. So this is how it looks like. Oh, happy. This is how it looks like. It's a white. Oh, here. I think my light is too bright. Yeah, it smells really, really good. It has this fresh scent, you know, that is perfect for like the summertime, because you know, it's not like, it doesn't feel so sticky, and it smells really good. It smells like a perfume actually, but I definitely recommend this. I know it gets to be a little bit pricey, but definitely I recommend this. And if you're kind of like in a budget, I do have another referral, but I don't have it right now. I just wasn't able to get it, but I do have the Neutrogena Hydrogel also, which is really, really good. It has like this gel water-based consistency, and it's like light blue, and it's really, really good, you know. So if you want to get the drugstore product of kind of like, it's not close, you know, but it's also good. I've been using that for quite a while, and I just ran out of it. So, you know, I don't have it right now, and because I'm enjoying using this and using this. This one has a little bit more thicker consistency, since it's an oil, I mean, not oil, since it's a makeup base, face base, so it's a little bit more sticky. I'm not sure. This light is too strong. See, it's really, really like sticky. It's like a paste, but it's very, very good for your face. So yes, those are my two moisturizer that I always use, like almost like all the time. Yeah. So moving on to my primer, because that's the very first thing that I put on in my face before I start everything else. And the next thing is my primer, and I have quite a bit of a collection of that. The very first thing that I have, and I love very much, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. You know, it doesn't mean that it's a primer. You can only use it on before putting on your foundation. You can also use it after, you know, kind of like freshening your face or something like that. But definitely this is a really good primer. It might just look like a water, but it's a good primer, you know, just to kind of like start up your makeup. And the next thing is I do have another, I call it a primer because I usually put this on before I put on my makeup or my foundation. I do use the Stila. This is the one-step correct. This might be considered like a correcting primer or something, but definitely, you know, there are days that I wake up and I have so much redness in my face. You will not see it right now because I do have my makeup on, but definitely I use this before I put on my foundation. If it's just because it depends on your skin type or how your skin feels at the moment. So you really have to, you know everything about your skin, because you will buy all your makeup stuff depending on how your skin works at the moment. So, you know, you have to adjust or, you know, work with your skin just so you'll see what the things that you actually need. So that one is actually my correcting, I call it correcting primer or something. But yeah, so moving on, I have quite a bit of primers. The other thing that I have is the Makeup Forever, and this is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the base hydrant. It's a hydrating primer. So since I have dry skin, it's a very good hydrating primer, because, you know, sometimes there are moments that I have a very, very dry face. So, you know, I would take a while and just put this on first, you know. So this is my first other primer, and I do have, I'm going to start with all my face primers, and then I'm going to show you guys what I have for my eyeshadow primer. You know, I'm just going to be talking about all the primers. So anyway, the next thing is that my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is how it looks like. I got the small one because, you know, sometimes when I got this one, I just thought of just trying it out, and so far it's been really doing good, because like what I said, I do some alternate things between my stuff. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish, and it's been really, really good. It gives you like a very flawless look, and this is only actually 0.50 fluid ounces. So every time I travel, I definitely bring this one because it's the smallest one. Actually no, but I love this one, so I bring this all the time. So this is the Smashbox. And the next thing is that I also use this Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, and this is how it looks like. I like this one because it works really well. I know it's a drugstore product, but you know, sometimes I use this, you know, for regular days, you know, just wanna have like a flawless look. This is really good, and it's been really doing well for me because it actually it does increase foundation wear for up to 8 hours. I think that's good enough. You know, 8 hours is a good enough time for your makeup to stay in your face. So I do have this one for, you know, regular days. And the next thing that I have is also for my regular days. I also have the other one, the Stay Matte Primer, also from Rimmel. This is really good. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. A lot of YouTubers are using it, and I do use it a lot. It does really give you a mattifying look with your makeup, and it lasts so long. So this is a really good selection in the drugstore. I mean, there are a lot in the drugstore right now, but I have no reason to purchase all of them. Not unless if I ran out of one thing. So, you know, I'm on the hunt for the next kind of primer that I can try. So my hair is not participating right now. Okay, so the next primer that I actually have this from the drugstore, and this is actually one of the first ones that I really bought when I started being so in love with makeup. But this is really good. It does really cover your pores. I always get a super flawless look with this one. My skin is so flawless because it does have like the it does have the kind of like, it's a It's a very, very nice consistency. It does have like this, what do you call this? I totally forgot. But this is really nice. So it does instant pore eraser, and it really covers all your pores. As long as you like apply it correctly, and you know you have the perfect foundation that is good for you. I always recommend this because this is really very affordable. This is from Maybelline, and it only cost me like $6, the max, most. So you should try this one. I highly, highly, highly recommend this one, you know, for anybody who's in a budget and try a new drugstore product. So the next one is also a drugstore product, but I use this if I want some luminosity in my skin, like, you know, that glowing look is kind of like in nowadays, especially for this coming summer. Everybody is so crazy about, you know, looking flawless and luminous and glowy. So I use this L'Oreal Magic Lumi. This is what I use, just one pump, and just, you know, usually I mix it with my foundation. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure if you consider this a primer though, because it doesn't say that, but it definitely, oh, it does says that, light infusing primer, but I use it as mixing it with the foundation. I'm just not exactly, I'm sure definitely you can use it first and then put the foundation on top of it when you apply it on your face, you know. But the way I use it, I mix it with my foundation. So it's really, really good if you want this glowy look on your skin. This is perfect. Is my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It looks like this one, and it does have, you know, a kind of like a just a very smooth consistency. You know, every time you put it on your face have this like super soft feeling when you rub it all over your face. But of course you will see like kind of like a white lotiony look in your face, a moisturizer kind of look. But definitely after you put that on and you put your foundation, it just gives you a very, very nice coverage. For me, I do not have any acne or anything like that. That's why it really helps. This one is really good because if you do have a lot of, like, you know, marks of acne, I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be more emphasized if you put this on, because it does have like this tint on it. Like, I feel like it's just gonna show more. So I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, I mean, but for me it works really good because it just slides on. It gives me a flawless look. Of course, it doesn't cover the pores part because my pores are all around here in this area. So sometimes I would put on my baby skin primer, and then I would put this on to have this extra flawless look, you know, on a special occasion. So I use this in combination of my my baby skin, and or my #1 favorite is actually the Professional. This is by Benefit, and I can never say enough of this. I mean, for me, if you just have this one, I think you're good to go. Like, it's really good. And it does have a tint on it, but it doesn't really show much on your skin because it will kind of like blend with your skin color. But it does have like this mocha color. It does, and it has a very good scent in it, but this one is really tried and tested, so I can guarantee you should try this one. If you're looking for a great primer, this is the way to go. I would really highly recommend the Professional by Benefit. So the last, but actually this is my favorite. This is my super favorite one. After that, this is the Baby Skin. This is the second, and Hourglass is the third. And this is actually my fourth favorite, from Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. It's not so bad, you know, it has like a very, like this one, kind of like, very soft consistency. And it smells really, really good actually. It smells like a cologne, the After Bath Shower Gel Cologne scent. So it's really good, you know. I mean, definitely, you know, if you're looking for another alternative of like a daily kind of foundation, this one is really good. I just don't gravitate on this so much because I feel like it's not doing anything for me. I mean, just for me, it's not the best. So I just have it in my dresser. I mean, my makeup drawer, just, you know, in case. But I still use it once in a while when I want everything just light. I would use this, and then, you know, I would pair it with the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. Is that considered a moisturizer? I consider that one as a foundation, but I have it here. This one, because it says tinted moisturizer. So if you just want to go out and you just don't want to look so bare, you know, you can just use this tinted moisturizer. Maybe I just have to stop considering it as foundation because it doesn't even say so. It just says tinted moisturizer. So I would consider it as my moisturizer together with my Bobbi Brown and my Chanel. But this one really is good, you know, when you're just like in a hurry, you just want to feel like you're all covered up. This one is the answer. So, but with this one, definitely you don't need any of the face primer or, well, I will usually use this one. So, but you don't need the face base or any other moisturizer because this is already. After all my face primer, I would also show you what I have for my eye primer. I do have the Lorac. This is actually one of the first primer that I started using when I started doing my makeup. And the next thing is the Shadow Insurance. It's an anti-crease eyeshadow primer from Too Faced. You know, usually I get this all from all those like value sets. It comes with, you know, little tubes like this, and this little tube, sometimes it will go a very, very long way. It would last you like forever. I don't remember buying an eye primer. Yeah, I don't remember buying an eye primer. They always come with my, you know, my sets, my value sets. And then the next one is the Urban Decay eye primer, and I've heard a lot of good stuff about this. This is the eyeshadow primer potion, and of course Urban Decay. And I'm not exactly sure if I get to use this a lot, but I'll definitely have to use this a lot because right now I've been like really been using this Mica Beauty Cosmetics, which I got from my BoxyCharm. And see, it has a lot. I'm not even halfway in this eye primer, and this is like 0.3 ounces. So yeah, I just like dip my fingers in there and start rubbing it on my eye. But it does really do a good job. So, you know, for some reason I've been gravitating on this, but definitely I will start using my other stuff. It's probably in the wrong drawer. So, yeah, what am I doing? So I think that's all I have for my collection, for my moisturizer and my primer. That's really very important. That's why I started with that. So you know the drill. After that, it's going to be foundation collection, so I'll be posting that very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are new in my channel, please subscribe so that you'll get notifications for my next videos. I will try my best to do some more exciting videos this week, next week, and some other weeks that are coming. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!